Angela Rayner's Unraveling, a stutter too far on live TV. In a shocking display of vulnerability, Angela Rayner's recent live television interview has sparked controversy, unveiling a fissure in the Labour Party that could have unprecedented implications for the nation. Her stuttering responses and visible distress were not merely a personal failing but a betrayal of the very confidence the British electorate demands from its leaders. As the stakes rise in an increasingly polarized political landscape, this incident raises urgent questions about her capacity to lead in the Labour Party's future. Critics are quick to point out that Rayner's performance was not just an unfortunate mishap. It was emblematic of deeper issues within her party. Many observers argue that her inability to articulate a coherent vision signals a troubling trend, one that could jeopardize Labour's standing in upcoming elections. After all, in a post-Brexit Britain, where the political terrain is as volatile as ever, clarity and assurance are the currencies of power. Rayner's stumbles come at a time when the electorate demands leaders who can navigate complex issues without faltering. Historically, moments like these have been pivotal. Remember the fallout from Theresa May's infamous "strong and stable" mantra, which ultimately unraveled in the face of public scrutiny. Rayner's interview feels like a similar inflection point, where her credibility hangs in the balance. The question now is whether her party can recover from this blow or if it will be yet another chapter in a long series of self-inflicted wounds. The implications of Rayner's performance extend beyond her personal failings. Political analysts warn that if Labour continues on this path of disarray, it could lead to a significant loss of seats in the next general election. The country stands at a crossroads, and the stakes could not be higher. With the Conservative Party eyeing a resurgence, Rayner's struggles could very well pave the way for a new era of Conservative dominance, a scenario that many fear could roll back progressive advances made over the last decade. Public figures within the Labour Party have not shied away from expressing their discontent. Veteran MP Yvette Cooper stated, "We can't afford to be seen as a party that can't communicate its values." This sentiment resonates widely among party members who understand that a lack of clarity can be interpreted as weakness. Critics argue that Rayner's performance could alienate potential supporters, particularly younger voters who are hungry for authenticity and competence in their leaders. As the narrative unfolds, many are left wondering what this means for the future of the Labour Party. Will they rally behind a leader who has just experienced one of the most challenging interviews of her career? Or will this mark the beginning of a power struggle within the party, reminiscent of the infighting that plagued Labour during previous electoral cycles? The tension is palpable, and the potential outcomes are as varied as they are consequential. The reality is that the British people will not forgive a lack of conviction or clarity at a time when decisive leadership is paramount. The echoes of past elections, where weak leadership led to catastrophic losses, serve as a cautionary tale. The stakes are high, and the clock is ticking. Will Rayner rise to the occasion, or will her party find itself in a quagmire of its own making? As we analyze the fallout from this interview, one thing is clear: the fight for the soul of the Labour Party is far from over. With internal pressures mounting and external challenges looming, the next steps taken by Rayner and her allies will be consequential. The electorate is watching closely, ready to react to any signs of weakness or indecision. In conclusion, this incident is not just about one interview, it represents a critical juncture for the Labour Party and the broader political landscape of the UK. As citizens, we must remain vigilant and engaged. Join the conversation and hold our leaders accountable, like, subscribe, and be part of a growing movement that demands better from those who seek to govern us. The future of our democracy depends on it.